Two men, same shirt, same stadium, same dream. They never spoke, not once. Think about that for a second. You and your partner score over 30 goals together. You win the Premier League, you win the FA Cup, you win the Champions League, but you cannot stand the person next to you. Andy Cole and Teddy Sheringham played side by side for 3 seasons at Manchester United. 3 seasons, and in all that time, not a single conversation, not a handshake, not even eye contact in the tunnel. But then Sheringham scores. Cole assists, the crowd goes wild, they run toward each other and stop. So what happened between these two men? What was so bad, so deep, that not even Sir Alex Ferguson could fix it? Stay with me, because this story goes further than you think. The year is 1995. The setting? Wembley Stadium. England is playing Uruguay in an international friendly. For Andy Cole, this is the pinnacle. He is at the top of his game for Manchester United, and he's about to make his long-awaited England debut. He's standing on the touchline, heart racing, legs feeling like jelly, waiting for his moment. The fourth official raises the board. Number 9 is coming off. That's Teddy Sheringham. In football, there is a ritual. The player coming off shakes the hand of the player coming on. It's a passing of the torch, a good luck, son, a moment of professional respect. As Cole prepares to step onto the hallowed turf, he holds his hand out. But Teddy Sheringham doesn't see a teammate. He sees a substitution he didn't want. He walks right past Cole, no eye contact, no hand touch, not even a nod. He snubbed him in front of the entire world. To Sheringham, it might have been a moment of personal frustration. But to Andy Cole, it was a knife to the heart. He felt small. He felt disrespected. Sheringham snubbed him at Wembley, but fate wasn't done twisting the knife, because 2 years later, they were about to become teammates. For 2 years, they stayed out of each other's way. Cole was at United, Sheringham was at Tottenham. But in the summer of 1997, the world of football was stunned. Sir Alex Ferguson, looking to replace the retired king of Old Trafford, Eric Cantona, signed Teddy Sheringham. When the news broke, the Manchester United dressing room went quiet. The senior players knew the history. When Sheringham walked into the training ground for the first time, the tension was thick enough to cut with a knife. Most people, including Sir Alex, expected them to man up, shake hands, and move on for the sake of the badge. But Andy Cole isn't most people. He is a man of intense principle. Cole later admitted, "I walked into the changing room, saw him and thought, I'm not talking to you, not today, not tomorrow, not ever." They refused to speak. They refused to shake hands. But what they couldn't refuse was winning together. You might wonder, how did Sir Alex Ferguson, a man who famously threw boots at David Beckham for stepping out of line, allow this? The answer is simple. Results. On the pitch, they were telepathic. In 1999, the year of the famous treble, the four-headed monster of Cole, York, Sheringham and Solskjaer was unstoppable. Despite the off-field frost, Sheringham and Cole understood each other's movements perfectly. Cole was the explosive pace. Sheringham was the footballing brain. They didn't need to talk because they both spoke the language of elite football, but the tension was always simmering. During a match against Bolton, they actually argued over a goal. Sheringham blamed Cole for a goal they conceded, and Cole lost it. In the tunnel, it reportedly nearly came to blows. The teammates had to pull them apart. It was the only time they communicated, and it was through pure rage. They nearly came to blows in the tunnel. So how did this dressing room not completely explode? The irony of the situation was heightened by the arrival of Dwight York. York and Cole became the ultimate bromance in football. They were best friends, inseparable on and off the pitch. This created a bizarre dynamic. York would talk to Cole, York would talk to Sheringham, but he would never be the bridge between them. It was like a divorced couple using a child to pass notes. Sheringham was the posh, London-centric veteran who enjoyed the nightlife and the old-school ways. Cole was the quiet, reserved, and deeply principled striker from the north. They were opposites in every sense, and neither was willing to blink first. So did this silence last forever? Or did someone finally break? Most teammates eventually make up. They retire, they grab a beer, and they laugh about the old days. Not these two. Even after Sheringham left United in 2001, the silence continued. They played against each other for different clubs, and the pre-match handshake was always the most watched moment of the game. Usually it was a fly-by handshake. In 2010, years after both had retired, Cole was asked if he would ever sit down with Teddy for a coffee to clear the air. His response: "I would rather sit down and have a pint with a man who broke my leg than sit down with Teddy Sheringham." That is a level of commitment to a grudge that you have to almost respect. So, did it ever end? In 2019, nearly 25 years after the Wembley snub, a small crack appeared in the ice. During a nightclub appearance, the two reportedly bumped into each other. According to Sheringham, he approached Cole and said, "Look, let's just let this go." Cole reportedly shook his hand. It wasn't a tearful movie ending. There was no hug. But the active war had finally transitioned into a mutual, distant respect. Cole later admitted in his autobiography that he probably let the anger consume him for too long. But he maintained that respect is earned. And in that moment in 1995, Sheringham didn't give him any. The story of Cole and Sheringham is a reminder that you don't have to like the people you work with to be the best in the world. They were part of the greatest club side in English history, not because they were friends, but because they were professionals who refused to let personal hatred get in the way of winning. They proved that silence can be powerful, but 15 years is a long time to hold your breath. What do you think? Was Teddy Sheringham out of order at Wembley, or was Andy Cole too sensitive? And could you work with someone for years without saying a single word? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into football's most incredible stories. See you in the next one.